नमस्ते दोस्तों, आप सुन रहे हैं कुछ बातें ऐसी भी,
जहाँ हर एपिसोड एक नए सपने, एक नई जुनून की कहानी लेके आता है।
मैं हूँ हनी
और मैं हूँ रीनू। आज का एपिसोड एकदम खास है क्योंकि हमारे साथ है एक ऐसी शख्सियत जिन्होंने जिंदगी के हर स्ट्रगल को एक नए मौके में बदल दिया है।
एक लविंग मिडिल क्लास फैमिली, एक हैप्पी चाइल्डहुड, लेकिन फिर ऐसा वक्त आया कि जिंदगी ने सब कुछ छीन लिया। घर तक नहीं रहा, सिर्फ होप रही।
लेकिन उन्होंने कभी गिव अप नहीं किया। अपनी पैशन और हार्डवर्क से उन्होंने अपना रास्ता बनाया और आज वो कॉल टू कनेक्ट की सीईओ हैं।
हमारी गेस्ट है शेफाली शर्मा, सीईओ ऑफ कॉल टू कनेक्ट। एक कहानी जो न सिर्फ इंस्पायरिंग है बल्कि एक एग्जाम्पल है कि रेजिलियंस और डिटर्मिनेशन से क्या कुछ नहीं हो सकता।
तो चलिए उनकी कहानी सुनते हैं उन्हीं की ज़बानी। हेलो शेफाली,
Hi.
welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. And
Hi,
I'm
Shefali.
Thank you for having me, and I'm so delighted to be part of this.
Thank you, and we are too. It is an absolute pleasure. So let's start from the start.
Yes.
How were your young days like? आपका बचपन कैसा था?
Oh, मेरा बचपन, it was a good time, fun times, very simple, outdoor games, school, Sundays बाहर जाना and parents के साथ time बिताना, younger sister, friends, very very simple life. दिवाली में नए कपड़े पहनना.
Yeah, there I have to say something. My dad used to buy me विमल का कपड़ा because वो फटता नहीं था. So हमको विमल के कपड़े ही मिलते थे, no matter what.
I remember, मतलब हमें तो वो actually I am a Maharashtrian, तो दिवाली में ना पहली अंगुर होती है when we get up early morning and wear new clothes.
Correct.
तो मेरे लिए वो मेरे दिमाग में इतना ज़्यादा impact कर दिया है all my life. I still do that. मतलब at the age of 54 I am still following that custom कि सुबह 5 बजे उठना है, मतलब बिफोर दैट सनराइज एंड पुट द उठना करके आता है हमारे में जो लगाते हैं, एंड उससे स्नान करना है, दैट इज कॉल्ड पहली ओंगर, एंड देन यू वेयर न्यू क्लोथ्स एंड हैव फरार. ये कस्टम मैंने अभी तक कोई कभी भी ब्रेक नहीं, बिकॉज दैट्स द वेरी गुड मेमोरी आई हैड फ्रॉम माई चाइल्डहुड कि ये ऐसे सेलिब्रेट होता है. तो आई कंटिन्यू सेलिब्रेटिंग दैट. सो या दोज वर द डेज.
बचपन के दिन याद करके आपको सबसे खुशी का कौन सा पल लगता है आपको? Something you spend time with your dad or your mom, or you know something.
Yeah. So I just enjoyed सबसे खुशी का my dad used to come from office and then he used to say कि what you want to have. So he used to cook for us. So I think it has and we used to be very happy. He just going into kitchen, just cooking something for us, and then he used to serve us. So ये जो याद है I just always feel कि it was so basic,
simple things,
but it just touched my heart कि उस time we used to come home, used to ask us कि क्या चाहिए, घर पे क्या है, उसने से used to make for us. So that was the time. And then of course my father, he was very talented, as you said कि वो painting भी करते थे, drawing भी करते थे, बहुत talented थे, acting भी करते थे. So, although I never inherited anything from that, but I always used to spend time from him, and he used to give me a lot of this, show this acting skills, and so those were the times I always cherished and still remember.
That is so sweet. Do you remember the day when everything changed for you?
Yes. That day I'll never forget till the time I'm alive, of course, and there was in December 1985, I just lost my father suddenly. He went to office as normal and he didn't come back. So he suffered a massive heart attack at that point of a time, and that day changed entire life for me, entire perspective how the life should be. And yes, just I really cannot put it in a words ki how difficult it was for us to face that situation. I still remember my auntie came to take us to her house, and we all were feeling something went bad, but then we all thought ki my nani was very old, so we all thought something went wrong with nani. And when I went there, my nani is still there, and I just don't know, we never ever imagined that this can happen to us.
Who all were in your family?
My mother and my sister, she was 5 at that time, and my mother must be around mid-30s. And of course, I had a great support of my auntie, my mother's sister, and her husband, uncle, and their family. And they did support us, but it was again a very, very, very unfortunate. Within 6 months, we lost my uncle in a similar way, and he also suffered a heart attack. So that was a second blow for us within 6 months. That is how the life entirely changed for me.
Within
and my
within
family.
1 year,
Within 6 months. Just
And you were just 15 then.
I was 15. He just passed, I think, in May, and my father in December. So within 6 months, entire support system just collapsed. So,
जिंदगी में जब आपकी मुश्किलें आई, यू वर रियली यंग मतलब बच्चे थे आप।
yeah.
आपने खुद को और अपने परिवार को किस तरह से संभाला?
बहुत ही यंग थी मैं, 15, मतलब मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा था व्हाट इज क्या करना है. एंड व्हेन आई सी ऑल माय फ्रेंड्स दे वर वेरी सिक्योर्ड, you know, they had a different way of life than mine. हमारे मतलब मेरे लिए हर every day was, we used to
Struggle.
fight for every day, struggle, fight. We don't know what is there in in near future. We did not have our own house. We did not have money for food. I mean, हमारे लिए इतनी uncertainty का height था कि पता ही नहीं करना है कि क्या करना है, next day क्या होगा. So yeah, but then that point of a time I thought कि my only contribution would I start working and do something. That's how I started working at the age of 15, 16. I started doing day jobs and survived there. I did part-time jobs. I did jobs with the dentist. I did jobs at video cassette library. I did jobs in a boutique. So all these I did continuous job from the age of 16.
Do you think it had a lot to do with the oldest child syndrome, where you feel that it's your responsibility? You feel parentified, that you're the parent, you're the man of the house or the head of the house.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you were just a teenager. You were just 15 to take up a job. You could have just said, "Ki, okay, now feed me," and I don't care how.
Yeah, but I feel I think it all also depends on how you think, what is your thought process, how you want to face the situation. I understood at that age that my mother will not be in a control to handle all this situation. She has never faced it. She was also always a pampered child. So she couldn't go front end and handle all this. I have to pitch in because I did not have a choice. And then I thought ki, yeah, this is the destiny and I should accept it and I should do it. So that's how I looked at it.
So you were still studying जब आपने पहला जॉब लिया. बाकी बच्चों का शेड्यूल कुछ और होता होगा. They will be just going to college and maybe going out and all that. How was your schedule?
Yeah, so I used to go to college in the morning and do all my jobs in the afternoon or evening. So yes, मतलब बहुत सारे जन मुझे बोलते थे लाइब्रेरी में, we'll go in the library in the evening, or we'll go out for this, or we'll we'll go and celebrate this. So I always used to miss all these things in my college because I used to work. And yes, those days or those whatever moments I have definitely missed because of all this. But then I don't have regrets. That was for me, and I said that's.
And you did your best.
Yeah.
आपको क्या लगता है आपकी फैमिली, नेबर्स और से फॉर दैट मैटर इवन फ्रेंड्स का क्या रोल था?
Yeah, initially,
Yeah.
So when I lost my father, I used to stay in Manish Nagar, and Manish Nagar has that time it was a very like a community living. You have a lot of support in the building, and we had a very closed families whom they used to just treat me like a daughter, and I had a really great support from them. My neighbor Siddharth, Dr. Siddharth, his mother was my neighbor. One more, I would mention her name. Her name is Smita, and they did support to me a lot. They used to come and ask me whether I had food, whether I had lunch, how are my studies going on. So those were actually pillars when we faced this, all this. But unfortunately, we have to vacate that house since it was not our own, and we shifted to Virar. So when after shifting to Virar, even that support was missing in my life because they were no one. They were not neighbors anymore, and friends definitely friends were there. They used to actually support whenever I needed any guidance from their parents, because since I did not have any guidance from my parents, that way they were very helpful. So I must say that they were definitely played a supporting role in whatever situation I faced.
You married your childhood friend. Tell us something more about it, please.
Yeah, so we grew up together. We just have a he's just 2 years elder to me, and we actually I have a memories of playing carom, whatever, all those games with him. So we never thought we will get married. I never thought, he never thought, because we come from a different culture. I'm a Maharashtrian, he's a Nepali. So we always thought we would have good friends, but then we went to same college, and then a lot of things. But yes, then we got married at a very early age. I was 21, he was 23. So that was actually a child marriage. But yeah, that's how the life went on. And yes, we are still together and having a happy married life.
Oh yes, you have. So your family shifted with you soon after your marriage.
Yeah.
How did it happen, and how was it?
Yeah, so there was a time when I always used to be worried about my mother and my sister. They used to stay in Virar, I used to stay in Andheri. So I always used to be worried about they staying in their one part of
Where you can't
city,
reach ekdam se,
where I can't reach. That time itne phones, mobiles nahi hote the. So I always had that anxiety, because how they would stay. So of course this was my husband told me once that why don't you call them? Though we had a smaller house, but he said, why don't you call them and they can stay with us, so that whatever you are always afraid of something will happen, so that will be taken care. So that is how I asked my mother and sister to shift with me, and yes, then we stayed together. And my mother always, of course, she was a great support for looking after my son. My son was around 3-4 years that time, so we always stayed together. After that, my sister got married and left. However, my mother and me stayed together till the time she was alive.
So now you're a CEO at Call to Connect, right?
Yeah.
Now, how was the journey?
Oh, journey was, I could say, always it's a roller coaster ride for you to, for one to reach at this level. Yeah. It's difficult times. You break down, very, very crisis situation, very demanding. Whatever the job I am in, it's a very, very demanding job. It's a day-to-day job. Actually, basically, my boss always says it's a daily job, because we work on a daily, our customer service is on a daily basis. It can't just go wrong, so we cannot make it, settle it and take a back seat. So it's a continuous job for us. Every day we can have an escalation, we can have a lot of such things which keeps us on the toes. So our job is actually service industry is, I think, basically comes into the same when they can't just relax. So yeah, my job has always been a very, very demanding. Now I'm working for around 25-26 full time. Before that I had a part-time jobs which I can say 5 to 6 years, but full time I'm not now working for around 27 years. And yeah, I started with a basic level of executive where I used to take calls in my paging industry, and then from there I promoted to TL, manager, senior manager. I just kept on getting elevated, and in 2021 I was elevated to CEO.
Super.
That's a journey. Now that you look back, what according to you is your biggest achievement? आपका सबसे बड़ा achievement अब तक का क्या है?
There are many, but I would say definitely I think me and my family from where we are in 90s and where we came in another 20 years. I think that is my biggest achievement, where we never imagined we can have such life also, because we have always been going to day-to-day struggle. So getting it out of the struggle and going to somewhere better place, better house. These are all things which you feel that is of course it is a very normal for everybody, but for us,
Yes.
we come out of this situation, it becomes a achievement.
It's
right?
achievement,
That's
yes.
that's
it
what
does.
he feels.
Now, जिंदगी में ना there's always some people or some moments which you will remember all your life. ऐसा कोई moment या ऐसा कोई person who you would never forget.
You should always be grateful.
Grateful to that person.
See, I'm grateful to many people in my career. Also, I must take few names who have mentored me, who have given me opportunity. As I mentioned, initial career of when I was basic level. See, what I feel is that there were around with me कुछ 100 लोगों ने स्टार्ट किया था ये साथ में रहना, but there are only few who reached this kind. So I think that mentoring at a basic level, आपके जब आप start करते हो career is very very important.
Yes.
So I could name, if I could take two names, Mr. Praveen Kumar and Mr. Bhargav. They just gave me that kind of a vision. They gave me the confidence of handling the crisis. The how do you I used to, when you start taking a responsibility, you just get shattered because you don't know what to do at that point of a time. So then, and of course, I think when I got elevated in 2021, I think Rajdeep sir, who just showed a confidence in me. Sandeep sir, he's also, they both showed a confidence in me and given me this position. I think I'm really grateful for that.
Yeah. So
आपने अब तक काफी अचीव किया है पर्सनली प्रोफेशनली you've really done wonders. Now what would you look forward to next?
As I said, I always wanted to do have some purpose along with my job. I wanted to have some contribution to the society. I wanted to work for, if I get a chance, of course, I wanted to, as I mentioned earlier in I always feel that women should be more on a leadership positions, and whatever difficulties they face during reaching to the leadership position, I think there has to be some solution, some motivation during that time that they don't
leave halfway. Yes.
Or they just hang on to that, take a small break, and they just continue, not take a longer breaks and
Correct.
leave your career. I think that is one area where I always want that I would always motivate whoever it is. In fact, I have told my son got married. I told my daughter-in-law first thing that do not think of ever sacrificing your career for something else. You also have an independent career. Of course, my son has an independent career, but you must also give a same importance to the career as your husband.
He is giving.
I agree. I agree to that. So we coming back to what our common friend had said about you, that you're a very friendly person and a very popular one among all. So tell us the secret.
So I'm actually a very very easy going person. I just like to socialize. I like to make friends, and all are everybody, because I never have any much temperamental issue. I'm a very very calm person, so everybody just likes to be with me and I like to be with them. And I feel now is the time where I need to actually, whatever I missed during my younger days, I should enjoy those moments.
You
Yeah.
should do it now.
That
Agreed.
explains why she is calm, because she's led a life like that. So it comes naturally to her.
Naturally,
Okay,
yeah,
this is not a big deal. You don't have to worry
I'm not
about
going to
this.
react. I'm not going to react.
Yeah.
And I never react.
I have seen bigger things.
I always feel कि ठीक है, अरे ये तो ठीक है. That's when the other person tells me, oh, she has so much of issues in her married life, or so much of issues with her in-laws. So I feel all these are very very petty things which can be solved, which are not
They should not become a part of your
what I have faced or what.
She's faced something.
So
The problems like us is like, okay, yeah, this person has said this about me. She's like, big deal.
So then I think you should first start training on that because especially me, I should be the first one to be trained on that, not to react, not to
We
react.
tend to hyperventilate. Ooh, something happened.
एक्चुअली वो रिएक्शन ही कंट्रोल करना इज डिफिकल्ट,
That-
बट मैंने अब अभी अपने आप को इतना वो कर लिया है, ट्यून कर लिया है
Zen-
कि I
Zen
don't-
mode.
हाँ मैं
Zen
रिएक्ट
mode,
ही नहीं
Zen
करती हूँ.
mode,
अगर
अब Zen mode में आ गई
अगर
मैं.
कुछ हो जाता है तो आई जस्ट कीप क्वाइट एंड ऑफ कोर्स आई गेट डिस्टर्ब, बट देन आई सेड फॉरगेट इट. आई जस्ट से कि
I think you should take a training on that, please.
Yeah.
Especially I need it.
Yeah, me too.
Now, जो लोग मुश्किलों का सामना कर रहे हैं और फिर भी अपने सपने पूरे करना चाहते हैं, उनके लिए आपका क्या मैसेज होगा?
तो मुझे लगता है कि वन इज दैट यू शुड जस्ट हैंग ऑन देयर एंड नेवर गिव अप. आई एम श्योर ये जो फेज होता है ये पास ऑन होता ही है. गॉड ऑलवेज गिव्स यू चांस टू कम आउट ऑफ दिस. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ऑफ कोर्स देयर इज अ किसी की मतलब वो जो तुम्हारा टेस्टिंग पीरियड है वो स्मॉल हो सकता है, बड़ा हो सकता है, वो होता है, बट आई एम श्योर कि विथ योर डेडिकेशन, विथ योर हार्ड वर्क यू कैन कम ओवर दिस वन ऑफ द टाइम. मतलब हर किसी के लिए अलग अलग हो सकता है. मेरे लिए तो बहुत बड़ा था, बट आई थिंक ये एक अपने आप में अगर आप वो करेज रखोगे तो यू वन विल कम आउट ऑफ whatever situation he or
I
she is
agree.
facing.
Yeah. So, if you get a chance to talk to your younger self, your 15-year-old self, who's just seen a very life-changing thing happening, what would be your suggestion to her?
I will still tell my younger self ki yeah, it's okay. It is. I think God had chosen you for. God felt that you are strong. That is why He's chosen you among so many people. That you should face the
Test you.
situation. He should test you, and I think I would take it. I would not say ki why me. Because that's the question everybody will say. At that time I used to always feel why me. I mean, when I used to say my friends, of course some of my friends, one of my friend told me she still has a father, and she said I cannot even imagine a life without a father, because there's so much of protection you have when you have a father around. I mean, it's a big pillar in your life, right? So I always used to feel ki why me at such young age. I don't have a pillar, I don't have support, but then I feel ki now I feel ki yeah, I've come out of it, and I think that was a testing phase of my life.
That is awesome.
हमारे सुनने वालों के लिए कोई गोल्डन एडवाइस?
Yeah, golden advice to of course women. I think they should always financially independent. They should of course there are support, father, brother, husband, but वो जो continuity है in life, they should stick to it. Whatever the circumstances are, lows and ups आते रहेंगे, but what would you come out at that you have one constructive things to do when you become 50 plus. That time all your children, everyone just has their own life, and you have something to look forward and do. So for that I think we should have that continuity, and we should stick on what we are doing and keep on doing it. That's or better. It's a small time, big time, doesn't matter. As a business, it's an entrepreneur working, but I think that वो cycle चलते रहना चाहिए. That's what I feel.
Thank you so much, Shefali. It was an absolute
Thank
wonderful.
you. Thank you for
Thank you, Shefali.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
a lot.
Thank you so much.
एंड विद दैट आज का इंस्पायरिंग एपिसोड यहीं खत्म होता है.
शिफाली की जर्नी एक रिमाइंडर है कि डिटर्मिनेशन और रेजिलियंस से कुछ भी मुमकिन है.
इफ यू लव टुडेज एपिसोड डोंट फॉरगेट टू सब्सक्राइब, लाइक एंड शेयर. और अगर आपके पास अपनी कहानी है या कोई ऐसा विचार है जो आप शेयर करना चाहते हैं तो हमें डीएम करें ऑन इंस्टाग्राम @batenaisi और email us at batenaisi@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you.
तब तक के लिए टेक केयर एंड रिमेंबर, एवरी स्टोरी इज इम्पोर्टेंट एंड एवरी ड्रीम हैज अ पावर टू कम ट्रू.